You're familiar with managing your pipelines as code and automating infrastructure with Terraform, but let me ask you if the configuration of your deployment tooling itself might still be by actions performed manually by your users through the user interface. No code reviews, no change history, and hoping that whoever made the change tested and documented it properly. Well, stay tuned because today I want to explore managing Octopus Deploy with Terraform. With the Octopus Deploy Terraform provider, you can manage your Octopus Deploy configuration as code using the same workflows you're familiar with for managing infrastructure. It brings all the benefits you're familiar with, like code reviews for configuration changes before they happen, full change history in source control, and you eliminate those error-prone manual steps in the user interface that can degrade or break deployments with a single typo. I know I've been there before. We feel that using Terraform with Octopus Deploy is particularly valuable when you need to maintain Octopus configuration alongside your other infrastructure configuration, or when you want explicit control over the state of Octopus Deploy, something that Terraform is amazing at achieving. It's also great for teams that prefer a code-only experience for managing their Octopus instances, or when you need to reuse and modularize Octopus configuration to reuse across multiple instances you might have. We recently hit a major milestone with our version 1.0 release of the provider, which brings more coverage of resources that can be created and managed, and better documentation with example code and scenarios. We also decided to move the Terraform provider out of the Octopus Deploy Labs namespace to the official Octopus Deploy one. We feel this signifies the Terraform provider as an official, fully supported integration, and it's really now moved on from being a lab project, so if you're looking for it, make sure you're using a provider version that's newer than 1.0 and that it's from Octopus Deploy, not Octopus Deploy Labs. Or, check out the links below to get taken straight to the right place as well. We've also overhauled the experience for writing and managing deployment processes in Terraform. Previously, the entire process was one giant resource that was hard to manage and maintain and lacked flexibility that you need for deployment processes. Now, each step is its own resource definition, making it much easier to find property values, define them, and manage step ordering within the deployment process. You can use the Terraform provider for Octopus Server or Octopus Cloud to manage projects, environments, variables, lifecycles, feeds, tenants, deployment processes. I think you get it. Essentially, everything you configure through the user interface is what we now have coverage for. There are a couple of small exceptions to that, but we've clearly documented what those are. If you tried the provider before and experienced friction or frustration, it's worth checking out again. We've addressed many long-standing issues, we have fantastic documentation, and significantly expanded the resource coverage. Terraform with Octopus Deploy means you can treat the configuration of your deployment tooling with the same software development approach as your applications, and this is available for you to start using right now. As usual, links and additional resources are down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.